We are really sorry, our viewers. We had to stop streaming midway of the match, and because of some technical difficulties, we, we did our best to resume the live stream, but we couldn't. And here we are with the new live. I hope you all would join us enthusiastically, and please share the stream with your friends and your family. And I hope you would join with great enthusiasm. And the score currently is 17 for 1 after 3.4 overs, and Himanshu is back at action. He has bowled 1.5 overs so far, and he has only conceded 4 runs at the cost of 1 wicket. And this over is very good from Himanshu. He has only bowled only dot balls in this over, and this could be a chance to get a maiden. Here comes the last ball for Himanshu.
And that well may be a maiden over. And that is, I mean, it is his second over, right? Himanshu has been great. I mean, so far so good, right? First over only letting out 4 runs, and he took a brilliant wicket of a very important and crucial player of the opposing team, and now a maiden over, and that's just class. You would want to see that kind of drive and that kind of hunger from your bowling team, don't you?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Now the new bowler on the pitch currently is Abhijit, and after 4 overs, Stallions have managed to score 17 runs at the loss of 1 wicket. I believe that wouldn't be a very good position at this point of time. Stallions, we have seen Stallions performing yesterday. They would want more. They would want to post a big total for the Royal Tuskers, and I believe it would be a great, interesting match to watch for us and for you all viewers. Please do follow us on Instagram and Facebook to get updates about the games and everything else. And that was a chance of a run out, but the batsman seems to be safe. And there's a good news for you all. We have our second camera with us today, and we would be hoping to cover the field entirely and give us a delightful viewing experience along with our commentary, which we are trying to do our best in. And here comes the second ball from Abhijit. They have managed to take a single. So Pratikshit, what do you think at this stage of game? Which team looks at the top?
I mean, it's really way too early to make a final decision or um, say something about anything about both of the team. But from the looks of it, I mean, the bowling team are really they want to win the match. It seems. I mean, the batting team, they are looking lousy at times. Again, it's very soon to say that, but of course we've seen some good bowling from the bowling team.
Meanwhile, a double has been taken. There's a good piece of running between wickets from both batsmen, Penidu and Thelina. They would be hoping to build some serious partnership here and help the team proceed in the game. And that races down to the fielder at third man. And I believe that would be a single. So far, so good over from Abhijit. He has only conceded 4 runs in his 4 deliveries. And here goes the ball. we are extremely sorry for some technical difficulties from our side, due to the camera footage, and we would be resuming our stream as soon as possible, fixing all the difficulties, and we'll be getting back to you as soon as possible. We are back in action, and after 5 overs, the score stands at 23 for the loss of 1 wicket. Thelina and Pinidu are building a serious partnership out here, and they would be hoping to get big runs on the board for their team. Currently, Stefan has come to ball. He has conceded a run in his only ball he has bowled so far. We are hoping for a better camera view, and
Yeah,
the
about
ball.
that, I mean, the viewers, please hold on for a bit. We are working on our main camera and we'll shortly bring you guys the main camera.
And there was a good ball. That's a good ball, and towards the covers, and that would be a dot ball as well. He couldn't clear the cover fielder, but that was a good shot nonetheless. And here comes Stefan bowling his fourth ball of the over, and we can see good cricket out there. And okay, he tried to connect that, but he completely missed it. The bowler are providing a very good length towards the delivery. This is turning out to be great over from Stefan. And that's a wide. Stefan did a good job so far, but he tried to change his variations, which ended up going for a wide delivery. He would be hoping to get the better results out of that ball. Let's see what Stefan changes in the next delivery. What do you think, Pratikshit? Has Stefan impressed you? And that's a good shot. That's a good shot. The batsman would be running for a single, and that's a good rotation of strike.
Yeah, I didn't want to cut you, but yeah, the question you asked. Of course, Stefan has been a very good bowler, and I mean, the fielding team as a whole, just not the bowling part, the team as a whole, they are doing great work. They are doing impressive work, recovering the ball. The bowlers bowling, and that is over and over for you guys. And
After 6 overs, the scorecard stands at 26 with the loss of 1 wicket. And yeah, I agree with you on the fielding part as well. That the fielders are doing so good on the field, and they are trying to minimize the runs and restrict the opponents. There was a fabulous strategy by the captain, and it's a really good partnership out there between Tilina and Pinidu. They would be hoping to accelerate as soon as possible because after the power play, they are only standing at 26 runs, which they would have thought would be a much higher. But again, we saw the pitch is turning out to be really tricky. Yesterday, the game, if you would remember, the first game, it was a low scoring match as well. And Abhijit is back into action. His best bowling figures are 3 for 9, and that's absolutely amazing. So far, Abhijit has bowled 1 over and only conceded 6 runs in it.
Yeah, it is times like this when you miss players like Domindo, don't you? I mean, he was the type of player who would orchestrate and wait for the right time to strike the ball. And with his absence now, the team is you know the team knows that he's absent and they need to work hard. So good luck to them.
Definitely. But I believe Pinidu and Thilina can do equally good batting, and that's why the team has entrusted them with the responsibility of building an innings. So yeah, we are looking forward to get some good cricketing shots, and that is a magnificent shot, and that trained down to the boundary. Oh my god, that's a very good shot from Thilina, and he would be delighted to hit that boundary because the boundary has relieved some pressure from the batsman, and they would be hoping to turn this boundary and follow this momentum throughout the game. I believe this is the opening of something greater. What do you think, Pratikshit? Will this boundary be as significant as we think it would be?
Certainly, certainly. A big moment like this in a match where, things are quite stagnant and there's not much happening on the pitch. This gives a drive of motivation and, a willpower for the whole team, for the whole batting team.
Definitely. And that would be a ray of hope for the team to reignite the fire and the spirit that they came onto the field with. And that's meanwhile a wide ball from Abhijit. Abhijit, who has bowled really well in his first over, has already conceded 6 runs in this over and has only bowled 2 deliveries in this over. And that's a good shot as well. And that races away to 4 as well. Oh my god.
Yeah,
That's some brilliant striking from Stallions right now. And they are on the top of Royal Tuskers right now. They're getting the best out of Abhijit and they're doing really well on the field.
Yeah, he didn't even take the run. I mean, he was confident enough that it was going to hit the boundaries.
Yeah, that does signify a great batsman. The batsman knows which one is going to the boundary and which one isn't. So they didn't even feel the importance of taking a run because they know it was racing down to the field. And the ball meanwhile went to fine leg, but there was a fielder there. Nice field placement from Royal Tuskers, I have to say. And that might be a overthrow. Okay, the bowler would be very disappointed. And the field placement is really great, and we can see a partnership is building, and it's really delighted to see. Okay, that was a wide ball as well. 2 runs on the wide ball. So it's already 13 from this over, and Abhijit is trying to minimize the runs. And that's a single. Good shot placed toward the point, and there's Abhijit. He came back really well. He did. What do you think, Pratikshit? Will these extra runs cost Royal Tuskers the match? Or what do you think? Like, how this will affect the course of game?
Yeah, in a cricket match, I mean, even one run can be very, very, very crucial at the closing stages of the game. I mean, yeah, it all comes down to risk management, right? To how you mitigate the risk and not let the batting team score.
Exactly. As far as we can see, Abhijit has already conceded 15 runs in this over. Okay, and he has still a delivery to go. and Stallions would be really impressed with the way they batted in this over. Their batsmen have done a really good job, and that's a good cover drive as well from Thelina. But they would be happy with a single after the end of seventh over. The score stands at 42 with a loss of 1 wicket, I believe.
And for those of who are you watching, we are now back with our primary camera. I hope it was all right. Now we won't have such issues. Sorry for the inconvenience.
Yeah, I hope you all stayed with us throughout. And as we can see, the bowling figures, Himanshu Chaudhary, he has impressed a lot. He has bowled 2 overs, and one of them was a maiden over. Pratikshit, do you think Himanshu would be crucial for mm, taking his team over the line?
He is already proving to be crucial. I mean, look at how he did the 2 overs, right? I mean, such confidence and such character in the way he bowled the ball. So now we have a new bowler, Stephen, and his first ball, and that was a great ball as well. The batsman couldn't do much. Defensive shot it was.
Yeah, definitely. After 7.1 overs, the score stands at 42, and the Stallions are doing pretty well, and they have gathered a lot of runs in the previous over. They had scored almost 16 runs from that over. And here comes the second ball, and that's a good strike towards the covers, and a single is taken. Will they come back for two? The batsman wants to, but yeah, they would be happy with single, and there was a nice strike from the batsman.
Yeah, what a strike from Thelina. I mean, that was great.
Thelina back on strike. He has been playing a crucial knock out here. He's one of the openers of the team. Oh my god, that's a very good shot. And will that raise away to the boundary? No, the fielder is on the boundary, and he would secure the ball and throw it back to the bowler. But that was a good shot nonetheless. I believe Stallions would have to hit this kind of shots at this point of time. So post a good total on the scoreboard. What do you think, Pratikshit?
Yeah, I will shortly come back to you with that question. But firstly, I would like to take a time to appreciate the fielder. I mean, initiative is what we are looking for, and he did that. I mean, taking the initiative to, run towards the boundary and save the ball. That is how it should be. A fielder should act that way every time.
Yeah, brilliant display of fielding throughout the match, and that's another good shot towards the covers, and that would beat the fielder. Was that a catch opportunity? We couldn't get that into the consideration, but yeah, that's a good feeling as well. And as we are already talking about the fielding of the team, and I believe Stefan would be backed by the fielders, and they would do the necessary jobs to restrict the rate of run scoring. And I can see the intent in Stallions right now. They are striking good shots, and they are trying to take opportunities to score good runs. I believe this intent is really crucial after 8 overs, because they only have 12 overs left, and they have a long line of batting as well. It's just only 1 wicket, and I believe they have to hit it hard at this point of time. And there was a good shot, there was a good ball, I would say rather, and the batsman did his best to defend that ball. And that takes us to the end of our eighth over. And after 8 overs, the score stands at 46 for 1, which I believe Stallions would be happy with considering the start they got. But they will have to accelerate continuously and continue to dominate the bowlers to get the best out of them. And Pinidu and Thelina are doing a great job. I believe Pinidu have to start accelerating right now, because he has played already 22 balls and scored 12 runs, which is a bit slow, but I believe he would catch up his strike rate eventually. And Here's the new bowler bowling from Shiva end. He is Mohammad Fazil. Mohammad Fazil looks promising as he has already taken 29 wickets in just 28 matches, and his best bowling figures are 4 for 12. And here comes Mohammad. He is trying to set the field according to his liking, and as we all can see, there's no third man or any fine leg. I believe. Oh no, okay. There's a fielder right there, and there was a good shot. And will that race away to the boundary? And I believe no, the outfield is not as fast as we would expect it to be, but nonetheless, 2 runs have been taken, and there was a great shot. If there was a bit more power to that shot, that would have raced down to the boundary. What do you think, Pratikshit?
Yeah. I mean, the batsman couldn't generate, in fact, enough power, but better luck next time, right? Oh, and that was a quick stumping, but I wonder, I doubt whether the umpire will give that. I don't think he will. Again, one thing I need to address would be the partnership between Thalina and Pinidu. They have played a lot of balls and they scored a lot of runs together. This partnership is looking like a charm and things are working out for them. But at the same time, I may not speak too soon because
Yeah. That's the fear, Pratikshit. You are analyzing the game nicely, but whenever you talk about a partnership being formed, it eventually ends up breaking on the very next ball. And oh my god, Pratikshit, they have done wonders there. You have done wonders for the bowling team. At this point, we are really very surprised to see the partnership being broken. And
I mean, I don't even know if it's commentator's cause anymore. I think it's just me.
I believe you shouldn't comment on partnerships at least. And
Yeah.
and the new batsman on the crease is Upeksha. I believe Upeksha would be looking forward to get good runs for his team, and he would be coming on with an intent as the base is already been set and the foundation has been laid, and he just has to follow his instincts and get on good runs. And by the way, that was a very good ball from Mohammad Fazil. Let's not take that away from him. That was a brilliant ball, and he cleaned up the stumps. And the batsman was baffled by that. He could never imagine the ball turning that way towards his stumps. He couldn't pick it up from the hand of the bowler, and he looks like a mystery spinner to me. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, he has a lot of tricks under his sleeves. Like, I mean, we have seen a lot of different variations of his. I mean, how he can bowl. I mean, he can be very confusing to the batsman. And honestly, that is great. That is how he should be. He should be very unpredictable when it comes to delivering.
Mohammad Fazil here can bowl various variations such as off spin, leg spin, and also the carom ball, which is an iconic ball to always confuse the batsman. And here comes Fazil, and it's good ball as well. That is very close, and the umpire is not interested. He believes there was no contact of bat and ball, and the bowler seems satisfied as well. And there comes the next ball, and that's a nice strike, but there would be no run. That's a good intent from Upeksha. He is looking to hit the ball and get the better of the spinner and not let him control the tempo of the game. And here comes the last ball, and it's hit hard as well. Almost hit the batsman on the other end. Penedo was good with his reflexes to avoid that ball, and a single has been taken. Sorry for the background noises. We deeply apologize for that.
Backing in with the ninth over. I mean, almost we are closing in at the middle stages of the game, and the next bowler is Vishnu. Let's see what he has to offer to the game today.
I believe Vishnu is a very experienced bowler. He has already played 89 matches and he has already picked up 105 wickets in them. And that's almost a sign that he's a very crucial bowler for the team. He has been brought on in the middle stage of the game, and this is the crucial moment where the bowlers try to break the partnerships between the batsmen. And we witnessed that in the last over from Mohammad. He was crucial in taking up the wicket and broke the partnership among the batsmen. And here's the ball from Vishnu, and that's a brilliant effort from Vishnu as well to save a run for his team. That's very enthusiastic from him, and really needs appreciation on that. And here comes the second ball, and I believe that's a full toss, and that's a no ball. That's a no ball. There was a no ball. Definitely looked above the waist height. And here's the free hit. The ball was struck beautifully, but the batsman couldn't take a run on it. Here comes Vishnu with his third ball of the over. And that was struck beautifully over the covers, and the batsman on the other end wanted the second run but was denied of it. Nonetheless, a quick single taken. That's a good ball from Vishnu. Really came back after that hit by the batsman.
That was a good shot from Pinidu, but it certainly did not generate enough power.
The shot was played towards the long off, and the fielder came forward to take that ball and throw it back to the bowler, and that has been given wide. There was a cheeky try from Vishnu. He tried to take the ball away from the batsman. And that was a good ball to finish the over. After 10 overs, the score stands at 53 for 2. And the batsmen are walking off the crease, and the bowlers as well, along with the umpire. We believe that's going to be a short break.
Yeah. Uh, Again, talking about the batsmen, the partnership we have right now, it is kind of working, but I think Pinidu does need to do better considering taking into consideration the amount of balls he has played. I mean, he has played 24 balls and only managed to score 13 runs. I mean, that is a little underwhelming. But I'm sure he'll make up to himself by facing more balls. I mean, yeah, couldn't say the same for Upeksha because he has just came onto the pitch. I mean, it has been what, like an over, so he needs some time.
Definitely. We would like to take a short break from the commentary as well, as the players get the energy at the top levels, and they are looking like they're having energy drinks and water in between, and that's definitely required considering the sun that is out. But it's a beautiful sunny day, and that's the best condition to play the cricket match in at the Infinity Oval in the beautiful country of Latvia. Please do join us for the remainder of the first inning. We would be with you all shortly. Please do stay on the stream and please share it with your friends and family. Thank you. here we are back on the action, and the players have come onto the field. And here comes Mohammad with his over, and there was a good shot. Play towards the long on, and the batsman would be taking a two. That's good running between wickets. Mohammad came back to bowl his second over, and he has conceded 3 runs in it so far. The run rate is a bit underwhelming, and towards from the perspective of Stallions, they would want to do better. After 10.2 overs, the score stands at 56 for 2. Upeksha and Pinedo would be wanting to build a partnership here.
Yeah, good cardio. So, the third ball. Mohammad again, the number 11. He has been tremendous with his bowling. He has impressed a lot. And that was a very good ball as well. Phenomenal. That was a great shot.
And that went for 6. Oh my god, that's the first 6 of the innings. And there was tremendous hit from the batsman. Mohammad tried his best to ball it away from the batsman, but he ended up conceding 6 runs for that. There was a good shot, great cricketing shot from Upeksha. Upeksha looks like he's having great caliber, and he's came on to bat with an intent of getting his team over the line and post a good score at the end of the first innings. That 6 would definitely bring on momentum for the team, and I believe Stallions would take that any day and would believe that they could score a good first inning score from here.
Yeah, the Upeksha just settled in, didn't he? I mean, lovely shot played by him. That was a great way to score the first 6 of the match. Actually, I think that is the first 6 of the match.
That's another great hit. Upeksha is never stopping.
And wow, that was very close. Very close.
There was a quick throw from the fielder, but couldn't really. Okay, after 2 overs, Mohammad is at 14 runs and he has picked up 1 wicket. After 11 overs of the game, Stallions are 62 for the loss of 2 wickets, and the projected score is 116, and the current run rate is 5.82. That's really, I would say, at this point of time is okay, but they have to accelerate in the later stages of the game. Upeksha, meanwhile, is doing really good on the field and is equally supported by Pinidu, and I believe he would be accelerating as well. And here comes Vishnu with his second over. Vishnu has only conceded 4 runs in his first over and would be looking to create an impact in the game. What do you think about the partnership that is being building up, Pratikshit?
Yeah, it's better if I talk less about partnerships anymore. But if we come to the partnership we have right now on the field, I can't stop thinking about Pinidu. I mean, we have to give that man credit. I mean, I know he has played a lot of balls and he has not scored that many runs, but he has always been there to take short runs, to make 1 and 2s. That is very crucial for the team, as we spoke earlier. The singles and the double runs they take, that
Okay,
might...
meanwhile, there has been a wicket. Pratikshit, you are definitely something, I believe, and whenever you talk about the partnership that is being built, and it ends up being a wicket of the batsman. And in this occasion, Upeksha walks back. There was a great innings from Upeksha, and Vishnu came back to bowl his second over, and he has proved why he is such an experienced bowler. Great ball.
Yeah, Upeksha awarded his team with the first 6 of the match, but yeah, I think it's high time that I need to really stop talking about partnerships anymore.
In that scenario, we would like to call our guest of the show, Soham Roy Chaudhary. Please do tell us your insights about the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yesterday we had a lovely commentary, and today I was talking about this match so much. You know, these two teams are dominating this Latvian Cricketer Premier League, and these two teams are performing at their absolute best. I really hope that they both excel in this league, and that's all from my side.
Thank you for giving us the insights of the point table, and it seems that both of these teams are looking to secure the spot in the final match, and I believe they are topping the leaderboard. And a win from here for either of the team would secure the spot at the number one place. I believe they would have a strong hold of it until some other team comes up and outperforms them. That was a good insight from Soham Roy Chaudhary. And after we can see the league table right now, and after 3 matches, Royal Tuskers have won 3 matches, and there was a good 4, by the way. There was a good boundary, and Lakshan, who's the new batsman, he stands tall at the crease and he is looking to get his team towards the 150 mark. I believe that would be a good score in this pitch, according to the conditions we have currently. Here comes Vishnu with his 5th ball of the over, and that's a good shot. That is played straight, and that's a catch.
That's a catch. That's a brilliant catch. Wow.
Lakshan, whose tenure was short-lived, but he did impact the game by scoring a 4. In this occasion, he tried to hit it straight, but he could not generate enough power to clear the fences, and there was an unfortunate way to go out. He just came on to bat. He was playing very good. He was playing aggressively. He had an intent, but unfortunately he has to walk out. And here comes Vishnu. As I said, Pratikshit, Vishnu, being an experienced bowler, he has played 85 matches and already more than 85 matches and already picked up around 105 to 7 wickets, and already in this match he has picked up 2 wickets. So what do you think about Vishnu here?
I mean, it just shows the top talent and the caliber he has. It not only shows his talent and caliber, but also the team. I mean, Royal Tuskers, there is a reason why they are on the top of the table, and this is a fine display of why they are so good. I mean, the hunger, the drive, the motivation, the spirit of the players, and the coordination among players. I mean, you just can't unsee that, right? They are great.
Definitely. And I believe the spin department of this team is very strong, as the spinners have taken 3 wickets among themselves, and they are also good in power play. They have picked up a wicket in the power play in the second over, I believe, and there was great display of bowling. And if they continue in this way, they will be able to restrict the Stallions under a formidable total, and they would believe themselves that they would be chasing that in the second innings. And here comes Vishnu with his last ball, and that's played nicely, but the batsman would be happy to keep the strike with himself.
Yeah, the number 69 couldn't find the gap, and I think the bowling team would be happy to not concede a run.
After 12 overs, the score remains 69, and this over was very crucial at the point, according to the point of the game, because this over provided 2 crucial wickets and a great over from Vishnu, as he made a statement by picking up 2 wickets. And after 12 overs, score is 69 with the loss of 4 wickets. As per the scorecard, we could see Abhijit has gone a bit expensive with an economy of 11, and he has conceded 22 runs in his 2 overs. But I believe that would be but I believe that he would be backing himself to bowl a couple of good overs. Meanwhile, Mohammad is brought back into the action. As I was saying earlier, Pratikshit,
And that was an overthrow. Oh, miscommunication.
and that's a run out. That's a run out. I believe the new batsman Rashid Rodrigo would be walking out, and he wouldn't be happy with himself. He wouldn't be happy with the communication he had with Pinidu. Pinidu is looking in disappointment. He could not process the fact that they have been run out in such a crucial stage of the game, and that brings us to the fall of fifth wicket for the Stallions. And the Royal Tuskers had done a great job in the field. That was clinical from the bowling side.
Yeah, Rodrigo did not look happy the way he walked out of the field. I mean, it is very heartbreaking to see one run out like that.
And as we can see the points table, both the teams are at the top, winning 3 of the 3 matches, and they are doing really great. Meanwhile, the spinners are doing absolutely brilliant job for Royal Tuskers, and they would be hoping that their spinners can take a few more wickets in the upcoming overs. And meanwhile, Rajiv Haran has been sent to bat at number 7 for the team. And here comes the ball, and there was a good strike from Rajiv. I can see the intent, but there was a miss. Wood. That's the third ball of the over from Mohammad. Rajiv Haran is taking his time on the crease to settle down. I believe that is really crucial. He needs to build a partnership with Pinidu, who has stayed on to the other end from the start, and that's another dot ball from Mohammad.
Almost 12.5 overs done, and what do you think about the game? I mean, where is the team heading? Where is Stallions heading? I mean, are they doing it enough? Are they scoring enough runs? But I personally don't think. I mean, the run should be way higher than what it is right now.
Yeah, I believe that too. After the short burst of momentum they've got from the batsmen, the stand at 71 runs after 13 overs with the loss of 5 wickets, and the current run rate is 5.53. The projected score as per our calculations is 111. I believe that is going to be a below par score, I believe, and Stallions would not be happy with themselves if they cannot get past 125 or 130 mark. That should be the goal for them right now, and I believe Pinidu, the set batsman on crease, would be backing himself to get the balls out of the park. What do you think, Pratikshit? Do you think that Pinidu would be doing enough to hit the balls out of the park? And he tried to, but he missed. And meanwhile, Vishnu has came on to bowl his third over.
Yeah, coming back to your question, I mean, Pinidu has been there since the start, but has he contributed enough? I highly doubt that. But there have been some moments where he was very crucial. I mean, the communication break was a bit clumsy from his side. From both their sides, both the batsmen. I won't blame one single individual, but there have been some good moments in his game as well. We can't forgive that. We can't forget that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, definitely. Meanwhile, there has been 4 dot balls from Vishnu. Vishnu is such a great bowler and an asset for his team. And here comes the 5th ball. And that would be a dot ball. That's a big appeal for LBW. Is the umpire convinced? I believe he turned that down. He is not interested. But that's a great ball nonetheless. And Vishnu is doing absolutely wonders out there. And he has balled 5 dot balls in a row. And here comes the sixth ball of the over. Flighted ball and hit down the ground. And the fielder we can see is running across the ground to field for that. And a single has been taken. Really have to appreciate the way the fielder ran across the field.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you gotta love the drive. Again, the bowler. He was close to a maiden over. I mean, earlier we saw Himanshu get that maiden over, didn't we? And it would be nice to see another maiden over, but he tried his best. He only gave out 1 run, so I think the team would be glad. Gautam we have now as the bowler for the 14th over.
And Gautam looks like a good bowler as well. We'll have to see if he's a spinner or a pace bowling option. Gautam has already bowled 2 overs, and I believe he bowls pace, right arm medium fast. Let's see how he can contribute in this phase of the game. After 14 overs, the score stands at 72 for 5. Projected score has meanwhile dropped down to 103, and the run rate is 5.14, which is kind of concerning for Stallions, honestly. They cannot afford to score at this rate. They need to step up their game and hit the balls out of the ground. They need to accelerate at this part of time. And that's a good shot. It's a good shot, and
That's a great shot, great shot. Enough for 4 runs.
yeah, I believe that ball cleared the boundary, and we're waiting for the confirmation from the umpire if that's a 4 or a 6. And that's a 4.
That is a 4. Great strike from Rajiv Varan. I mean, the way he waited for that ball and the way he connected with the bat. Amazing, amazing stuff. He really looks like a skilled and toned player.
And yeah, the thing I was talking about earlier, we could see the intent in Rajivaram when he came on to bat. Rajivaram here looks like a really good player, and he knows what he's doing, and he knows what it is going to take his team over the line and post a good challenging total. We can see the wicket keeper consulting with the players out there, and I believe they are making some field tactics, or maybe they are making a light-hearted conversation as well, because it seems like to be a break between the over, which is quite unusual, but I hope they're having a good time out there playing cricket. And
Yeah, I hope the batting team isn't blaming me for taking names in partnership and resulting them for being out. Please spare me.
definitely, I believe they won't come for you. But if they understand the pattern here, if they can crack it, then there might be serious trouble for you, Pradikshit, I believe.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the play has been resumed, I believe, and you could see the batsman walking towards the umpire, and
I think the batsman just wants to resume the play.
is there something up with the ball? I believe they are checking the condition of the ball, the officials, match officials, and they would take a decision if the ball has to be changed or not. The play is halted at the moment. Meanwhile, Gautam's current form, we can see he has taken 3 wickets each in his previous matches, and meanwhile goes on to prove how good of a player he is and contributes to his team with the ball.
To those who have joined now, I mean, welcome back to the stream, and we are live from the Infinity Global in the beautiful country Latvia. Infinity Oval, my bad. There was a slip of tongue. I am extremely sorry. So moving on. Now, Rajivaran, who scored a great 4 in the beginning, is on the striking end, and in the non-striking end is the great batsman Pinidu. He has been with us for a long, long time now.
Definitely. Here comes Gautam with his beautiful run up. Okay.
Oh, that was a very quick ball.
That must have hurt the batsman. He wasn't prepared for that ball. That was well bowled by Gautam. Really has to appreciate the way he is bowling. And the batsmen are seeming to have a conversation right now. And I'm curious what they're talking about. Are they talking about accelerating the way they are playing right now, or are they talking about getting to a safe score where they can back the bowlers to defend the score? I mean, if I was in the place, I would have thought how to score more runs at a higher run rate and post some respectable runs.
I thought you missed that. I mean, that was a very funny and comical moment there. The batsman Rajivaran was out of his crease, and the wicketkeeper just tried to run out him, but he reacted quickly, and they shared a laugh.
Yeah, it was cheeky from the wicketkeeper. He missed the stumping, but I believe he would be happy with that outcome, resulting in a wide. Okay, that was a hit and a miss.
And again, we have our special guest Soham Rai Chaudhary again with us. Please share some insights.
Yeah, about the bowler we have currently, Gautam. He has been playing really well. He has been man of the matches consecutively in his matches, and he has really put up a very good bowling performance. And I hope he can surely deliver a performance likely of that today too.
Definitely, Soham. That was what I was exactly talking about. Meanwhile, the ball has been hit towards the boundary, and that's a 4. This is really amazing from the batting side. They have finally understood the importance of accelerating the scorecard, and they are looking forward to post a very good score on the board. And there was a beautiful shot, as we can see, that went over the covers towards the boundary rope.
A lovely shot played, but coming back to what our special guest said about Gautam, we can definitely see the talent and the caliber. I mean, look at the pace he has on that ball and on himself as well. He runs too fast.
There was a wide, unfortunately. There was a beaming bouncer, but well above his head. That will result in a wide, but a great ball nonetheless. And I believe that's a wide as well. And they've taken a quick single and rotated the strike.
The wicket keeper is lucky enough to have one extra teammate at the back of him
Yeah,
to
that's the
make.
third man who's fielding on the edge of the boundary, and he has
Yeah,
been really crucial. And I believe he's covering both third man and the fine leg. If it goes fine enough, then he might be able to save the runs. And here comes the last ball, and that's a good strike. And
four.
that's a boundary.
4 run. Yes, let's go. That is a great, one hell of a shot.
Yeah, after 15 overs, the total stands at 88 for 5. And Stallions have finally came back into the game. That was an expensive over from Gautam, but I believe this would be a turning point in the game. And after 15 overs, they are 88 and they have 5 overs left. They would be looking to make the most out of it. Meanwhile, the partnership here is exciting, and both the batsmen are playing very good shots. Rajiv Varan, meanwhile, is on 10 after facing 14 balls, and Pinidu is at 20 after facing 30 balls. Pinidu, who has been with us since the start of the game, and he has just started to shift his gear and get into a better position, run scoring position in aspect to the total score of the team. for now, I I would hope that prediction you don't talk about the partnership going on.
Yeah, I was kind of taping my mouth. I am ready not to talk about any partnerships anymore. I don't want the teams to lose because of me.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Himanshu has come on to ball his third over. What do you feel about that?
Yeah, we missed this guy, didn't we? I mean, great 2 overs. First hit. And wow,
That was a good shot.
that was a good shot.
And that almost um, got into the hands of the bowler. A well tried effort from Himanshu as well.
Yeah,
I
that
hope-
was almost, he caught that almost.
Yeah, he caught a blinder. He almost caught a blinder. And oh, okay. That's another chance. And there was a great effort from Himanshu. I believe that ball hit him hard on his hands and he seems to be in a lot of pain. There was a similar shot as of the first ball. And that was well struck. I believe the ball went too fine, but yeah, there's a third man out there.
Oh, and that's an unusual throw.
Yeah, the throw should have been directed towards the wicketkeeper
Yeah.
instead of the fielder. The fielding team has done really well in the field, but I believe the throws could have been better and targeted towards the respective players on each end. Meanwhile, Himanshu has conceded 3 runs in this over. And that's a good shot as well, and I believe that would be a single as well. So far, 4 balls and 4 runs.
Yeah, I mean, again, looking back into it, I think they excel in every aspect of the game. The Royal Tuskers, these team, there is a reason they are league leaders. But then again, I would like to share some points of criticism by saying I think their fielding could be a lot of better. The passing of the ball could be much more faster. I mean, they need to communicate more and more and more. They need to understand the players. They need to have a bond between them because, I mean, we could see the fielder. He threw the ball at. He did not throw the ball at the wicketkeeper, did he? I mean, there should be some communication.
Yeah, definitely. The wicketkeeper as well as the fielder on the receiving end looked really frustrated. But that happens. That's a part of the game. Everyone makes mistakes. I just hope that they would be more clinical towards the fielding aspect of the game. And that's a very good ball from Himanshu, but that was given a wide.
Yeah, he is kind of.
Unhappy with the decision of the umpire.
Yeah.
He is still arguing with the umpire. But that was a good ball, but unfortunate.
He's protesting the call, but the umpire is firm with his decision.
Yes. Let's see the 5th ball of the over, and there's a swing and a miss. What is he appealing for? We are really curious out here. I believe. Okay. Would rather not make a comment on that because we don't know what he was appealing for. But great ball nonetheless. And Himanshu, after 2.5 overs, has conceded only 10 runs. And here comes the last ball of the over. Another good ball. And I believe that he's appealing for a caught behind. But the umpire is not satisfied. After 16 overs, the score stands at 94 for 5. And the current run rate is 5.88. And the projected score stands at 118.
Four more overs left. Will it be enough for Stallions to, come up with something good and increase their run? I mean, I hope it does because 94 runs against the big league leaders is it can be a fragile of a lead. Obijay, with your experience, what would you say is a very comfortable run target? I mean, after what becomes comfortable?
Yeah. There was good running between the wickets, and I believe that's a single taken, or that could be a double. I missed out on that. I'm really sorry about that. We will be knowing that in a minute. And let's go back to your question. I believe in this ground, in this pitch, I believe 135, 130 to 135 could be chased down by the opposition. I wouldn't say comfortably. Any score cannot, any score can be difficult for the opposition. You cannot say any team can win comfortably, but it generally revolves around the initial first few overs, how the game would turn out. And that's a good shot. We are extremely sorry for the lag, but that's good running between the wickets. That's good running between the wickets.
The batting team certainly need to up their game. They need to shift gears. They need to upshift. And that was played smoothly. But not enough for boundary. Oh my god. Oh. And is that a wicket?
There was a chance. There was a chance. What was Pinedo doing?
And that was an overthrow. Again. Again. Again, another chance.
What is Pinedo doing? He looks in pain right now. I believe he is injured in some way. Or maybe he had lost hope when he was running towards the wicket keeper's end. I believe the umpires would be checking that, or if not, then that doesn't seem like a run out. Pinedo got there in time, but
Yeah, Pinedo is having some chat. I think he pulled his hamstring or something.
meanwhile they have managed to run thrice between the wickets, and in this over they have already scored 7 runs from the first 4 balls. I believe he's walking out injured. We would understand that shortly.
We hope not.
We hope not, because Pinedo has started to hit the ball really good. He has scored 29 out of 36 balls he played.
Yeah, he finally got the grasp of it.
Yeah, he has been picking up his form, and the groundsmen are on the field adjusting the wicket. We would soon make out what's the problem. Okay.
And that was out.
Okay, that didn't seem like an wicket, but nonetheless,
I
that's
think
given.
the umpire gave run out. I am not sure, but I think so.
Yeah, we are extremely sorry we couldn't understand what kind of wicket that was, but yeah, he did seem a lot. He was suffering from a lot of pain, and that was given out. And the new batsman out here is Sehan. It's disappointing that the partnership was broken, but we go onwards and would be hoping Shehan would replace the batting performances of Pinedo. Yeah. Meanwhile, the projected score has rose up to 120, and the match is being played in Infinity Oval. The sun is up, the players are having the time of their lives, and they're enjoying the sport they love playing, that is cricket. Quick running between the wickets, good throw, and that would be a run out. That's a run out. That's definitely a run out.
I
He
mean,
wasn't fast enough.
they overestimated themselves, didn't they?
They surely did. I would like to have an opinion on this run out from our guest, Soham Roy Chaudhary. Soham, why do you think that like there was a lack of communication, and I believe they couldn't run as fast as they wanted to? What's your opinion on running between wickets? How fast the players should be?
Yeah, I feel like they definitely overestimated themselves. They should have not taken a run because that was pretty hefty from their side. They should have looked at the ball more properly. But either way, good going. I hope they excel further in the matches.
Talking about running further, so you are a footballer yourself. What are your training drills for improving your running? We would come back later to that.
Right now, there is an introduction of Shahan. I think with his introduction now at the closing stages of the game, will he be crucial? Will he deliver as promised? From his profile picture, I think he has those biceps should certainly help to, get the ball to the boundary.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, definitely. He was man of the match yesterday. I hope he can live up to that today. Today also. Those biceps definitely do have some power, all right.
Yeah. It looks like it.
The projected score is meanwhile 121. I believe they would make the most out of the remaining 3 overs and at least try to get to 130. Closer to 130, I would say.
Yeah, sorry for some background noises. We're experiencing some
Yeah,
background noises from
the
other
studio
people.
is experiencing some bad background noise really.
I hope you don't mind. And yeah, so that was a nice appeal from the bowlers just a ball ago. Rajiv Haran has 13 runs on 20 balls. Let's see what can he do further. But Shehan, we are waiting for you to perform. I hope you can live up to your name because yesterday you did phenomenal. I hope you can do that today too. Good one.
That's given wide from the umpire. This is a good over from Himanshu at this stage of the game. He's doing really well to suppress the team under a score that they would be comfortable chasing in. The current run rate stands at 606 and that's a good run taken and good display of fielding from the Royal Tuskers. They are proficiently rotating the strike among themselves and giving them the opportunity to hit the ball. Let's see if we can see some clean hitting. And there was an appeal from the bowler. Okay, he has been bowled out. Okay, he has been bowled out. That was a really good delivery. Terrific delivery from the bowler.
Again, I mean, Himanshu, right? Himanshu has been nothing but an asset, a total absolute asset for the team. I mean, the way he balls, the unpredictability of his nature, and the consistency. You really need to appreciate that.
Yeah, so now we have Rashid, the team's captain, Stallions captain. Let's see what the captain has to deliver today. I'm extremely saddened by the fact that Shahan was out. He put up a wonderful performance yesterday, but it was unfortunate for him today. Let's see what our Stallions captain has to do. Looking forward to his performance too.
There's a moment of break between the field of play, and we could see groundsmen coming into play, and they are restoring the ground back to the best quality. The new batsman Rashid, he would be hoping to score as much runs as possible in the last remaining 2 overs. And as being the captain of the team, I believe he would try to play his best innings today. Rashid Kashmir, we are looking forward to you. We are looking forward to get to see some power hitting shots from your side.
Yeah, I mean, he's the leader of the team, he's the captain of the team. I think he should play well enough to set an example. I think that's what captains need to do. They need to be a role model. They need to be, they need to represent and be a disturbance handler. And it is the correct time to do now. So I wish him all the best.
Stefan is brought back to action. We are seeing Stefan after a long period of time. And that's the first ball from Stefan. Hit exceptionally well, but that goes on to the fielder. Just a single taken. Rashid is on strike. We can see the stats of Stephen Andrews. He has taken 72 wickets in his 86 games that he has played so far.
Yeah, there is a lot of running inside the pitch. I think the captain is setting up the fielding again. Or, yeah, I think it's the wicketkeeper.
Rashid on strike. Stephen coming up with his run up. And here comes the delivery. And that's a good strike, but he missed the ball.
That is a miss.
That was a good ball from Stephen. He took the ball away from the batsman, limiting his hitting arc and not providing what he wanted to. The batsman was looking to hit that towards the leg side but couldn't pull the shot towards the leg side, and that's another good ball, and that would be a wide.
That is a wide ball. No, there was 2 consecutive white balls. I think you missed that, Vijay.
Okay, there was a wide ball before. I'm really sorry.
No, there was the glitch in the
Display, I
display,
believe.
yeah.
And that's a great shot from Rashid. And that would be going back to the fielder, but nonetheless, good striking from Rashid. He would be believing himself to hit more of that shots because they required that at this point of time. Meanwhile, the score is 112 for 7 after 18.2 overs.
Yeah, I mean, the batsmen, they will be happy to settle for a single, but talking about the score, means slow and steadily I think they made quite an impressive run. I mean, not that much, but I think it is respectable. I think from where they were at the starting and at the middle, during the middle stages, and now when we are closing in, I think they are a bit comfortable at where they stand.
Definitely. I believe they will be backing themselves, and that's a step out and hit directly towards the fielder. But they would take a single, and there's a miscommunication, I believe, or a misfield. It seems they have taken 2 runs, I believe, or okay, yeah, they have taken 2 runs. So there was good running between the wickets, and Rashid is back on strike. Here comes Stefan, bowling from the Shiva end, and that's a good hit as well towards the long on. And Rajiv Haran wants the second, but Rashid denies him the second. He's happy with the run that he has taken.
Yeah, Rashid and Rajiv, and that was good conversation and coordination among both of you, and that was needed before, and they are providing just that.
Here comes the last ball of the over. Rajivaran strikes big but misses the ball. And that sums up the over from Stephen. After 19 overs, the team stands at 116 for 7. They would like to maximize the runs they can at the end of the innings, and they would be looking to get at least 125 on the board. I believe that would be a good total. That would be a fighting total for the team. What do you think, Pratikshit?
Yeah, I mean, the batting team, they were slow and steady with the runs at first, but they pick up the pace. I mean, it was like they were on cruise control the whole time. I mean, playing it safe, going for ones and twos, and limiting their wickets. Although the leading team, the league leaders, they took some of their crucial wickets, but they somehow managed to make comfortable runs. And it's right now the last over. So, Soham, what do you think about the game? How do you see the game so far?
The game is going absolutely fabulous. We have Gautam again on the ball. He's a very good bowler. In the past, he has proven to be very good at his game. So let's see what this last over brings for Stallions. Let's see how much runs can they accumulate in total. Let's see if Royal Tuskers will face a tough challenge. Oh, that's a miss. Okay. Meanwhile, I'll talk once about the second match that is coming up. We have the matches between Turiba and Marupe. So please stick around, please stay tuned and subscribe our YouTube channel. Please turn on your notifications to be notified about the stream and stick around for the stream. I'll hope to see you there. Oh, that's a nice shot.
I think Rajivaran and Rashid, this is the partnership that we will bid goodbye to, as last four balls are left, and I don't think there will be any new introduction to any new batsman. And now, the current score as it stands is 117 runs for 7 wickets down. And with this third ball, Gautam. And that is one hell of a ball. That was great. The delivery, the pace on it, and the style of the action was great as well.
Nice run up. That was a nice shot.
And that was a better shot. Just not nice. Enough for a 6. That was a great 6 run.
And they has managed to here comes the fifth ball of the over, and that was struck beautifully. And there's good running between the wickets, and they okay. I believe that's a wicket. Is it? We would be getting the confirmation very soon. Meanwhile, Rajiv Haran has been caught near the fence and he has played really good. Now the new batsman on crease is Shan Ahmed. He would be looking to strike nicely on the only ball that he is going to
Face.
bat for. Yeah, pace. Here comes the last ball of the innings.
Yeah, I mean, Rajivaran, we should talk about him. He was great. He was such a crucial part of the team. I mean, he delivered when it mattered and he faced a lot of balls and also, he gave his all.
Honestly, yes. The team stands at 123 for 8 after 19.5 overs. Only a ball left to be bowled. And Gautam, with his run up, he would be looking to restrict the run on the last ball, and he manages to do so. And it's a run out there, I believe.
Yeah, there is a miscommunication again.
And here's the end of first innings, and the Stallions have managed to score 123 runs for the loss of 8 wickets, which will be the loss of 9 wickets, I believe, after the run out, after the stumping, I would say. And I believe they would be kind of disappointed with themselves, or they might even back the ballers to defend this total.
Yeah, that last bit was very careless of them. Like they should have communicated. That was a very bad stump. But either way, the over has come to an end. The first innings have come to an end. And right now, we need to take a break. At the whole teams will take a break and we'll be back again with every one of you shortly. Please stick around. Please turn on the stream anywhere you can. We'll be back after 15 minutes or so. We'll see you later.
Do stay tuned with us.
Hello, guys. I'm Shoham. I'll be joined with my fellow commentary partners shortly, Pratikshit Pradhan and Obijay Chatterjee. And so, as far as we can see, 2 overs have been played, 12 runs have been taken. Sorry for the delay, guys. We were having a short lunch break. Okay, hope you don't mind. I'm the chief guest speaking, Shoham this side, and I'll be commentating till our commentary partners come up. Nice ball. Nice shot, actually. Let's see. Oh, that's a nice appeal. That's a nice appeal. What will we have here? What will we have here? What will be the decision? Umpire, say something. Sorry for the lag in the stream. And that is not a wicket, but that was a very nice appeal, a very nice run up. Sorry for the background noise. The wickets are being fixed. The batsmen are waiting. And let's see how the match turns out. Let's see if Royal Tuskers will prove to be a big challenge and beat Stallions, or will Stallions have a good stand on their own? And I've been already joined by our commentators, Pratikshit Pradhan and Obijay Chatterjee. Please continue further on.
We are back with you all. After 2.2 overs, the score stands at 13 runs, which is a comfortable score as of now, as they have not lost any wickets. And Himanshu and Gautam is batting on the crease, while Sahanji is bowling the over, and he has bowled up pretty good up until now. And we have seen good performances from Himanshu, especially in the first innings with the ball. I hope he can replicate that with his batting.
Yeah, I mean, Himanshu was phenomenal. He was excellent with his bowling. I'm sure he can replicate that with his batting skills as well. Gautam as well, he was also very crucial for the uh, wickets and the bowling aspect of their game, and I hope they excel in their batting aspect as well. Meanwhile, Shahanji has delivered his fourth ball, which will result in a dot ball, I believe. So moving on. Yeah, my bad. It was a single taken by the batsman. And that was a strong throw. But that was unfortunately a wide and a run taken.
The things are standing at a comfortable position. We can see Royal Tuskers having the best time of their life out in the field, as they are seemingly enjoying the batting, and we can see the non-striker in a relaxed position, and Himanshu on strike. Here comes Sahan, and that's a good ball. Words are being exchanged between the batsman, and the wicket keeper is trying to fix the stumps. Here comes number 29 with the ball on his hand, and he has come close to give a look on the pitch. Umpires are taking the time to set the wicket. It will be a moment of time before we resume our play. What do you think, Pratikshit? Does Royal Tuskers got what they need to win this match?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the talent they possess, the skill that they have, again, they are the league leaders. We cannot forget that, and they possess the top mentality, and that's why they have achieved what they have achieved. I mean, winning so many matches, staying at the top. It is difficult. It is difficult to do what they are doing, and I will believe they will come out with a positive outcome today. And I hope well for both of the teams, but um, let's just say good cricket will be played today.
Definitely, definitely. Good cricket is what matters at the end of the day. We would like to see good cricketing shots and brilliance with the ball from the bowling end. Meanwhile, Rashid has come on to bowl his second over. In his first over, he has only given out 6 runs. Now the equation stands at 108 runs required from 102 balls. And the required run rate is 6.35, which is easily achievable, I believe. That was a close one from Rashid. On his first ball of his second over, Rashid has come really close to the stumps and almost got the batsman out. Gautam was left in disbelief. He couldn't believe the swing the ball generated.
Okay, so second ball from Rashid. And that
And-
is a one well hit shot, and I think that will cross boundaries. Yes, it will, and that
And-
goes out for a 4.
That's a no ball as well, as we saw from the leg umpire. Yeah, a free hit will be followed up. A no ball and a 4. That equates to 5 runs. As we have seen how fast the ball raced away to the boundary for a 4. That is really brilliant batting from Gautam. He took the advantage of the waist height full toss. And now a free hit follows. I believe he would like to take the maximum out of it. And here comes the free hit, and it is hit inside the 30-yard circle, and I believe that would be a dot ball.
Yeah.
Here comes Rashid delivering his third ball of the innings, and that was a close one. The reaction of Rashid tells it all.
Yeah, some of the viewers might think that it was very wasteful of Gotham to, kind of let go of that free hit and not hit it hard. But uh, we have to understand the tension and the fear we have on the pitch. It can be very nerve-wracking, and it can be very demanding at times. And you can't always deliver. But he did a great job scoring 4 runs prior to that. And Rashid just stopped it
In
before.
between his run up,
Yeah, he did.
there must have been some difficulties on his side. We hope that he overcomes that and continues to deliver his usual bowling, which I believe is exceptionally beautiful to watch. We would be catching up with that as soon as possible, and I believe Rashid is ready and he has dealt with it. And here comes Rashid in his run up, and that's a very good ball. And that was close as well. Rashid cannot believe how close the ball was from the stumps. He almost believed at the point that it was going to hit the stumps, but it did not. but that was a great display of bowling from Rashid. Excellent job on his part. Royal Tuskers would be backing themselves to get out of this difficult situation and continue dealing with fours and sixes. And there was a swing as well, but the outcome would be a dot ball. I like the intent they are showing on the pitch, Himanshu and Gautam. They are well inside the required run rate. They are not too far away from it, and the total itself is quite achievable if they stand on to the wicket and prove that they can chase this down comfortably.
That looked like it was going for the boundaries. I mean, but it did not. And that was hit high.
That was hit hard. After 4 overs, the run stands at 24 for no loss, and the run rate is currently 6, and the required run rate is 6.25. The batsmen are doing a really good job out there on the field, and I hope they will be continue doing so and take the team over the boundary.
Yeah, right now we are experiencing some technical difficulties with the first primary camera. I think they will bring back the primary camera soon after. I am very sorry once again for the inconvenience.
Here's Sahan again, back to ball. Okay, we are facing some difficulties here with the display, but we'd be hoping that would be resolved as soon as possible. And here we go.
A lot of bugs today.
That's a good shot, and it will race away to the boundary for a 4.
That is one hell of a shot. Very, very good shot. Brilliant by Himanshu. Himanshu, once again, I mean, he has all the capabilities and all the talent for being today's man of the match. He has been excellent from the start. He did well with his bowling aspects and continues to impress with his batting experience and caliber as well.
And
Once again, great.
he tried to place that ball into the gap, but they would only manage to take a single.
So we're back again. The primary camera is now up and running. Rashid is on the ball and he's bowling. Himanshu on the striking end and Gautam on the non-striking end. It is 31 and 0. 31 being runs scored and 0 wickets down. 5 overs and it is the first ball. Let's go.
They are progressing on a good rate, and they would be backing themselves to chase this score down. And here goes the first ball, and that was edged.
Beautifully edged.
Those edge from the batsman, and they have rotated the strike. And here comes the second ball, and he tried to strike it, but he missed the ball completely. But there was a display of intent, and we have been seeing a lot of intent throughout the game. Both the teams are trying to get the best out of their both units of batting as well as bowling. The fielding display at the first innings was equally brilliant as well. Here comes the third ball of the over by Rashid. And he has knocked Gautam over. That was a very, very good ball.
That was fast, that was direct, that was intentional. Great. I mean, the whole team is celebrating. That was a great in-swing ball by Rashid, and wow, that was a great ball.
Knocked the off stumps off, and the whole team is very delighted with the outcome. And here falls the first wicket of the Royal Tuskers, and Gautam walks out. It's an important phase of game. Now we are yet to know who's the next batsman that would be coming out to bat. Okay, the new batsman Gautam is on the crease, and it seems like there's two Gautams in the team. One is Gautam and one is Gautam.
Yeah, I mean, just different spellings and different accents. So Rashid with his ball again. And that is a one nicely hit ball, but
That seemed like a drop catch.
yeah, but the fielders were quick enough to recover that. Rashid goes again.
And the ball is hit towards the point, and that's a good recovery of the ball.
Himanshu, he has been playing good cricket today, I must say.
Definitely, he's doing a great job as of now. We would like to introduce our guest Soham back on our commentary panel. Soham, please share your insights of the game so far of the second innings.
Yeah, the second innings have been going good. I do expect more of Royal Tuskers for 6 overs, I think. It's 5.5 currently. The last ball would be ball right now. So at 6 overs, they have 34 runs and 1 wicket down. That is great. And Gautam, who has put up a wonderful bowling performance, is now in his batting stance. Let's see what does he have to do with his batting. And
Okay.
Himanshu has also been very great in his
That was a
bowling.
wide ball.
That
Sorry to interrupt you, Soham.
Yeah, no problem about that. You must, tell them the info. That is much more important than my insight.
Definitely, Soham. But your insight is equally important for us at this point of time. As we can see, Royal Tuskers might have a slight edge as of now. They require 89 runs of 84 balls, and the current run rate is pretty good. It's 6.28. So, Home, I would like that you would continue your insights.
And the last ball of fifth over was bowled right now.
It was a wide as well.
Never mind, it was still a wide. Not the
And-
last ball yet.
and the strike was rotated, so that would count as 2 runs, but the ball won't count as well. So yes, Soham, you can still go on with your insights.
Yeah, so now we currently have Gautam on strike. So I currently cannot understand that which team is going to win, as Obija just asked me that according to my insights which team might win today. But today both the teams are putting up a very interesting performances, and overall since yesterday the performances have been very interesting. So let's see who gets the better end today.
And there was a 4 after 6 overs after the power play. Royal Tuskers are at 41 for the loss of 1 wicket. They have been playing exceptionally well in the stage.
Yeah, there is this short break, must say. I mean, players are chatting with their respective teammates, and the umpire has not yet resumed the play. But anyways, 41 runs scored for 1 wicket down, 6 overs. Sixth over is running. I think they are doing just fine. The batting team. I think if they go at it at the pace they are going at, I think they'll comfortably win the game. What do you think, Som?
Yeah, definitely, you're right. So now we currently have Shahan on the bowling side. So he couldn't redeem himself in the batting side. I surely hope he does in the bowling side. Oh, that's a beautiful 4. Sorry to miss that, but I was talking about Shahan over here, but that's a beautiful 4.
Yeah, we are looking forward to a response from Sahan. Hopefully, he would get back to the batsman, and that's a good shot as well.
Up in the skies, we see.
Okay. Okay, that's a 4 as well. That's a 4 as well. Um, that's incredible batting performances from the batsman. They only require 79 runs in 83 balls now, and the current run rate is pretty much on point, I would say. The
Yeah,
umpires,
only 79 runs left to chase. I mean, there is a lot of balls to play yet, but it just looks comfortable for the batting team, Royal Tuskers. They need 75 runs in 82 balls.
They are looking comfortable out here, batting in the sun and in the beautiful atmosphere of the Infinity Oval, situated in Olaine in Latvia.
And
Oh, that was a nice appearance from Turiba's player, I think. Was there a bat change? Well, Pratikshit, what do you think? Which team has the higher end today? Which team might win?
And that's a good shot, by the way.
that
Which,
is a good shot, but not enough to cross the boundary.
yeah,
Coming back to your question, Soham, I think it is very obvious and it is now very clear that it is Royal Tuskers who are getting the better out of Stallions. I think that they are displaying a great match of cricket and they are proving themselves why they are on the top of the table. You can already see there in their batting style, they bat with intent and they are very clinical with their finishing. I mean, it is the first time that we saw two fours, two boundaries in a row. I think it hasn't happened today.
definitely agree with you on that. And it's interesting batting from Himanshu, I would say. Himanshu has redeemed himself in the batting as well. He had done exceptionally well with the bowling aspect, and he did even better with the bat as of now.
And that is one hell of a shot, man. But unfortunately, not enough for the boundary. But that was a real good shot. I mean, the way he played it, it almost seemed like it was going for the higher ends of the stadium.
Definitely, Pratikshit. That was a really good shot, and now we have Sahan bowling the last ball of his over, and he comes across the wicket, and that's a huge appeal, and the umpire sees no.
Wow, Shahan really looked very animated there. I mean, he would be very disappointed that the umpire denied his allegations.
Definitely. After 3 overs, Sahan has conceded 22 runs. The team has the team score stands at 52 with a loss of 1 wicket after 7 overs. The run rate currently is 7.42 and they need 72 runs in 78 balls. We are seeing some exceptionally well display of cricket.
The bullies now.
Yeah, sorry for the background noises, viewers.
Yeah, studio today has been a little chaotic today. Sorry, don't mind.
I beg your pardon.
And that was a beautiful shot, but unfortunately it did not end up on the boundary. But the fielder was quick enough to catch that. And that was an attempt to play a defensive shot, but the bowler got the better of him. The spin was great on it, and I mean the bowling is looking heavy, and
I'm good now.
all right, Lakshan with his ball.
That's a good ball and even better defense by Himanshu. Himanshu is really careful about the way he plays right now. He is carefully looking into every shot, every ball before playing the shot. And here comes bowler from the Shiva end, Lakshan. He has bowled really well in this over. He has conceded just 4 runs, and there will remain 4 runs from the over. Very good display of bowling from Lakshan. Thank. I would like to ask Pratikshit, what does he think of the stage the match is set at this moment?
Yeah, the stage, the match vibe. I mean, Royal Tuskers are looking very, very comfortable. I mean, they are just going with the flow. They know they are doing good, and they are not overestimating themselves, and they're not underestimating themselves as well. So they have the match in their hand. But it would be very important to hold what they have and just go with the flow.
Yeah, honestly, it's Royal Tuskers' match to lose from here if they end up doing so. And here comes Sahan bowling his 4th over. The captain has shown a lot of belief in Sahan today, and he has to prove by taking up important wickets for the team. So far, he has conceded 22 runs of his 3 overs and has failed to pick up any wickets. But we all believe in the commentary panel that he would be contributing in that way sooner. His economy is currently 7.26, dot balls bowled 7. Here comes Sahan again, and that was a cheeky shot played by the batsman just to rotate the strike.
Yeah, that was beautifully done. I mean, that was neatly done. There was no room for any error, and they made sure there was no error.
Yeah, there's a good partnership building up in here. What do you think about the partnership, Pratikshit?
I think this time we really need to stop talking about partnership. We know what happened last time, and I hope it does not
happen this time around.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's a good ball, and okay, that's a good effort from Saha. But yeah, honestly, let's not take into account those misfortunes, and let's appreciate the partnership Gautam and Himanshu are having in here. And that one will race away to the boundary.
Wow, that is quite amazing.
The fielders tried the best, but it was placed so beautifully. The partnership we were talking about, it's 30 runs already from 19 balls, and it's quite insane at this point, because this partnership will definitely take them over the line, I believe, and that everyone will be believing in from the batting side. And here comes Sahan again across the wicket, and that races away to 4 as well, I believe, and that's fantastic display of batting from Gautam. Shahan has to do better. He has to play well and bowl well eventually, and I hope he would do that in his upcoming overs. As of now, Shahan has already conceded 10 runs of the over. Here comes the last ball, and that was hit high, and
And that's a catch miss.
that's a drop catch. We couldn't figure out who the fielder was, but there was you cannot afford to do that in this stage of game. What do you think, Pratikshit?
Certainly, you can't. I mean, such an important wicket, Gautam, and the way he's presenting himself, the way he's finding gaps, he has been terrific today. And you really want that wicket, don't you? You really want that, but risking and losing it, it can cost the team so many more runs.
Definitely, I believe that this could definitely change the tempo of the game. Currently, we are seeing a delay in the proceedings, and the wicketkeeper is having a chat with his fellow teammates, and the batsmen are looking very comfortable on the field. And the partnership is building and strengthening to its full potential. Let's see how this ends for the Royal Tuskers. Meanwhile, Lakshan has come again to ball his second over. That was really nice of Lakshan. His first over, and that's a ball, good shot. And that was well fielded by the Stallions fielder, and good effort on the boundary rope. Good throw as well. But the Royal Tuskers would be taking 2 runs of that ball. They need 55 more runs in 65 balls, which I believe would be an easy job considering the situation right now. Here comes Gautam, and that will be a single, I believe. Nice rotation of strike between Gautam and Himanshu. Lakshan with the ball. He's doing great as of now. Let's see if we can turn out exponential for the team.
Yeah. Talking about the partnership, I mean, I shouldn't, but I can't resist myself because they are so good. They are so perfectly well balanced. One is a right hand batsman and one is a left hand batsman. They complete each other. I mean, really, they have been phenomenal, those two on the field, Himanshu and Gautam. Third ball of Lakshan, and that is hit high. That had a possibility of catch, but the fielders were nowhere to be seen. They were all around the boundaries.
Definitely, at this stage of the game, the fielders would rather restrict the boundaries. They are fearing the partnership that is building between Gautam, and that's a good shot. And that did race away for 4. That was a brilliant shot. Cricketing shot at its finest. That was beautifully struck by Gautam. Gautam is proving to be such a match winner right here, and they are in a hurry to finish the game. Actually, it's just 9.5 overs, and they are already at 75. And they just need under 50 runs, 49 runs, and 61 balls, and that would be a cakewalk for them if if they keep going at this rate. Lakshan, meanwhile, has conceded 8 runs of this over already. I believe he would like to come back into the game by picking up crucial wicket of the this seems like a period of delay, which seems like a short break among the batsmen and the fielders.
Back again after the short break. The players are back on the field and it's Lakshan with his final ball. It is well hit but miscued. Once again coming back to the partnership, we have Gautam and Himanshu. I mean, they are being the star of the show today. The technique they possess, the way they strike the ball, I mean, it's just perfect. It's like watching their form is just perfect. I mean, I'm fanboying right now, but it's very good, I must say.
Definitely Pratikshit. They are batting in a well deprived manner, and I would say they have scored 76 runs at the end of 10 overs, and we're halfway through the game, and it's a matter of time that we'll be finishing this game. I believe they would chase the total down with some overs to spare if things go the way they are going, and the partnership here building is insane, to be honest. Insane would be an understatement, because the way Gautam especially is hitting the ball and the way Himanshu is rotating the strike. Here comes Rashid, the captain, and he has bowled a good ball, but that was struck even better by the batsman, and they have managed to take a single on the first ball of this over. Rashid, meanwhile, has conceded only 6 runs in his first over, and he is back again to ball, and Himanshu is on the strike. Let's see what Himanshu does against Rashid. It would be an interesting battle to see. And Rashid has stopped in his run up. Let's see what Rashid is planning to do. Here comes Rashid. And that's a well defended shot from Himanshu. Himanshu is anchoring the innings right now, and he's trying to rotate the strike at regular interval so that they get closer to their target with balls to spare.
So Roshit with his third ball of this over runs up nicely, and that was a well hit shot. Once again, exactly what I was talking about. The style of play and the action and the technique. It's just out of the box. It's just perfect. Close to perfection. Rashid with his fourth ball.
Here comes Rashid, and that is a good shot. But it will just be a single. They're rotating the strike.
Yeah, a bit of athleticism from the wicketkeeper as well. He jumped really high to get that ball, didn't he?
Definitely. These are the moments that we love watching in a cricket match. It's so spontaneous, and due to that nature of the game, it's so entertaining to watch. I would like to request our viewers to like the live stream. Please share it with the people you know, and tune in to join and enjoy the lovely cricket that two teams are playing right now. And that's a good shot, and that went for a 6, I believe. No, we would be waiting for the confirmation from the umpire. I believe that's a boundary. That's a 4. Yeah, that is definitely a 4. Pardon my miscalculation. Rashid has been expensive in this over. He has already conceded 8 runs of the first 5 balls. Let's see what happens on the next ball. Can he redeem himself? Yeah, there will be a single. No redemption from Rashid in his second over. He conceded 9 runs. And you cannot concede 9 runs at this point of time, honestly. You have to ball clinically when the game is at a tough spot. Currently, the run rate is 7.73 and the required run rate is 4.3. They need 39 runs in 54 balls, and I believe that would be an easy stroll for them, rather. I'd like to ask Sohom about it. What do you think about it, Sohom?
Yeah, it has been going great. Gautam has put up a beautiful display of 31 runs in 17 balls, and so has Himanshu, 31 runs in 38 balls. They have been going really well, and I hope they continue to put up such a performance.
Thank you for your valuable insights, Soham. That was really helpful from your side. let's move on with the game. Here we have Pratikshit Pradhan and Vijay Chatterjee in the commentary panel. And that would be a single. It has been a good over from Lakshan.
I think Lakshan has been very consistent with his bowling. He has not leaked out massive runs. I mean, he does tend to give 1 or 2 runs to the team, but not massive boundaries or anything like that. I think he has been consistent with his deliveries.
Definitely, he is not leaking the runs at a faster rate, but he is definitely dealing in singles. But I hope he would be able to find the breakthrough for his team. And there goes a big shot, and that is out of the park. That's a massive strike from Gautam. Gautam is going all guns blazing. He does not want to wait to finish the match. He goes on to 39 of just 20 deliveries. Gautam is playing a knock of his life. And Royal Tuskers moved to 95 for the loss of 1 wicket after 12 overs. And is that a wicket? Oh my god. The wicketkeeper was quick to react on that, and he did a good job on stumping the batsman. There was a well played knock from Gautam. Would like everyone to comment about Gautam and his innings. That would motivate Gautam to play even better in the next match. But he did his part here. And the new batsman on crease is Abhishek Thomas. It will be a interesting matchup for Abhishek Thomas versus the new bowler. And meanwhile, Lakshan has picked up his man. What do you think, Pratikshit?
Yeah, what I was saying, he was consistent with his deliveries and got the main man. I mean, Gautam was brilliant. I mean, did you see the six, the height that it went, the height that it reached, and the distance that it covered? It was phenomenal. Just absolute beauty. Exactly, that was the word I was going for. But Lakshan with the wicket, and to replace our star Gautam is now Abhishek. Himanshu, who is still with us, anchoring still from the very start, yeah, still orchestrating the game, the batting end. Good to see him.
Okay, Upeksha has come on to bowl his first over of the innings. And that's a good hit. They will come back for 2. That's some acrobatics from the wicket keeper. That was really well done. But the batsman has comfortably taken 2 runs. And the score stands at 99. A moment of friendship among the batsman and the wicketkeeper that really holds up the integrity of the game and the spirit of the game. That is really heartwarming to see. Smiles shared across the field, hugs are being exchanged, and that goes on to increase the runs of the Royal Tuskers, and they have reached 97 runs and they need 27 runs in 46 balls. I believe that's just as easy to achieve for them as getting on to 97 was. What do you think, Pratikshit?
Yes, absolutely. Once again, I agree with your statement. Upeksha with his third ball, and Himanshu, who will face Upeksha's ball. I think Upeksha is a spinner, yeah, and played beautifully, but not precisely enough.
In the gap. Pradikshit, what do you think? How fast will Royal Tuskers chase this target down? I mean, it's just 12 and 3 overs. What do you think? Under which, I mean, how many more overs do they require to chase this total down?
They need 26 runs, so I don't think they will need that many balls. They still have 45 balls, but I think 2 or 3 overs will be enough for them to complete the run target.
Definitely, that would help them to increase their net run rate, which will eventually help them in the long run. It has been a sensational display of batting from Royal Tuskers. They are on 99 with the loss of 2 wickets after 12.4 overs. Absolutely well done from the team as a whole. And here comes Upeksha, and okay, that was close. He had almost chopped it onto his stumps, but that was a very close call from Himanshu. He wouldn't want to lose his wicket in the way he was just about to. And okay, the ball went onto the fielder on the boundary, let's say, and I believe a single has been taken.
Some runs were exchanged, and now for the 13th over. I think I talked a lot about Royal Tuskers, but when it comes to Stallion, they are just not living up to what they were promised, because I think they are a team that can win, and they have all the ingredients in their basket to win, but they are not utilizing themselves properly. Whereas Royal Tuskers, they are unleashing their inner demon with their beautiful strikes and beautiful wickets. They have been sensation this season, and this match specifically, they have been outstanding. So Lakshan with his first ball, and dealt with in quieter fashion by Abhishek.
Here comes Lakshan with his 4th over. The team is counting heavily on Lakshan to provide the breakthrough. Let's see if the strong hands of Lakshan can provide a breakthrough with the team. Okay, that was cheeky from Lakshan. He used his foot to get a hold of the ball. Royal Tuskers need 21 more runs, and they have plenty of deliveries left. They need to get half the runs in the balls left. They have 40 balls left and need 21 runs. That was a good strike, but that races away to the boundary. There was a good effort in the field, but nonetheless, the ball races away to the boundary, and that brings the Royal Tuskers even closer to their target. They need 17 more runs just now, and I believe that would be a matter of time before they reach the target. Currently, they are batting at a run rate of 7.93, which is pretty much close to 8. We can see that they are batting at the run rate of 8 runs per over. Let's see what Lakshan has in his bag, and let's see if we can pull it off nicely. Here comes Lakshan. There's some delay in the field. I believe that would be dealt with. And here comes Lakshan from the Shiva end. And there was slower delivery and a catch was dropped, I believe. They are running between the wickets and there was a good throw. Hmm. Let me tell you the significance of the Shiva end. There's a temple that is going to be constructed. Okay, there was a good false action from Lakshan. He is good with his tricks as well, apart from the bowling and the batting and other contributions. So yeah, I was talking about the significance of the Shiva end, as a temple is being constructed over there. That's why it is signified as Shiva end, and that will be a single, I believe. Apologize for the delay in proceedings. And after 14 overs, the Royal Tuskers stand at 109 with the loss of 2 wickets and moving comfortably towards the completion of the required runs. And they just need 15 runs from 36 deliveries. So that is going to be a easy piece of task for them.
Yeah, it certainly will. I mean, 15 runs only. They still have a lot of balls, but I think it will be a cakewalk for them from now. 15 runs, I don't see that being a problem for them. And the more important aspect of it is only 2 wickets are down. I mean, they are brilliant at saving their wickets.
Definitely. And here's Shan Ahmed, who looks like a very experienced bowler. Is brought into the attack with the hope of restricting the team, but I believe it's not possible anymore. They can only provide breakthroughs, but I believe Royal Tuskers will reach towards the glory. Very good ball by Shan, by the way. He had managed to distract the bowler and resulted in a dot delivery. You can see the keeper putting his hands on his head. I don't know why, but yeah, there was another good delivery from Shan. And that will be another dot ball. Okay, so we are back in action. Pratikshit, what do you have to say about the game today?
Yeah, I wouldn't go as far as to say that it was very one-sided. I mean, the Stallions did play their part. I mean, at times they were good at some key moments. They did deliver as well, but of course, the Royal Tuskers got the better of them, and they were absolutely the better side. Um, just now, 4 runs has been scored. Himanshu found boundary like he often does. He's very close to his half century. I wonder if he'll go for it. But coming back to Royal Tuskers and the match, there was a overthrow, and that is a mistake that may cost the bowling team. This pretty much sums up how their evening has been. I mean, they have been a little clumsy, but at the same time, Royal Tuskers are very clever and perfect opportunists. They see an opportunity and they do not miss it. They do not fail to deliver at all. So only 9 runs needed, and a defensive shot, and that was blocked by the batsman. And is he hurt? Is Himanshu hurt?
This is a serious moment of play. Himanshu is in a lot of pain right now, and we are still assessing that situation that has been created. All the players are being gathered around Himanshu right now. I believe the physiotherapist would be coming onto the field and the medicals to assess the situation of Himanshu, or he might need to go out of the ground to help them monitor the situation. Or is he just fine?
Yeah, I think he wore back his helmet. I think he's a true warrior, so I think he'll stay on the field.
That's
So-
very, very competitive of Himanshu. And he has not wasted the time of the.
Yeah, that is very brave from him, and I wish him well if he really has been hurt. So again, 8 runs in, and that is a white ball. 31 balls left, a lot of balls left, but 8 runs needed just, and they keep feeding onto the pain by delivering white balls. This was not the very best of balls by Shan, but will this be a better one? Yeah, it was a better one for the batsman. And a beautiful 4. Very well struck 4, and only 3 runs needed now. Anytime now. I mean, the later stage of the game, it looks very one-sided. The Royal Tuskers are getting the better out of Stallions, but
They just need 3 runs to win. As we have spoken earlier, we predicted that they would be needing 2 or 3 overs, and that's what exactly they needed to get closer to the target. And the captain is introduced into the bowling. Rashid, my bad. Rashid has bowled 2 overs so far, and he has conceded 15 runs. Here comes Rashid with his 3rd over. It's just a matter of time before the end of the game, and it's safe to say that Royal Tuskers have won the game, and rather comfortably. But that has been a brilliant display of efforts from Stallions 11 as well. We really have to appreciate the way they batted in the first innings. It was really promising. Here comes the ball from Rashid, and a single is comfortably taken. They are in no hurry to finish the game. They just want to take it slow and 1 run at a time, I believe. There has been some. Okay, we are not sure who is bowling right now.
yeah,
But-
it is Rohit Kashmir, isn't it?
No,
But-
it's
Oh, it's a 4, and that is the match.
Yeah, there was Rashid.
There was some glitch with the
Yes.
graphics, but I think that's that's a 4, and that is the end of the game. They finished in style, and Himanshu Chaudhary, what a performance from his side.
Yeah, definitely. He's the man of the match. Today, he has scored 48 runs, consisting of 4 fours and 0 sixes, with a 88.89 strike rate. He held on to the one end, and helped the team get over the line. And from his 4 overs of bowling, he got 2 wickets and also bowled a maiden over, if you all remember, in the first innings, and was very economical, only 14 runs of it. 3.5 is the economy rate. And safe to say he's the man of the match. What do you think, Pratikshit?
Yeah, I mean him alongside Gautam, his batting display was tremendous. I mean, both of these players and alongside every other Royal Tuskers player, they were great. They were brilliant. I mean, you can't even pick one who has been outstanding themselves because everyone was equally very good and very well distributed and very calm and composed. I think this is what you need from a team. You need motivation, you need drive, you need hunger to win games, and Royal Tuskers definitely have these attributes to them. And uh, I mean, statistically, they are the most powerful team in the game in the tournament, and they are proving themselves right. So that is the summary of the first match. Royal Tuskers won won against Stallions, and it was a very comfortable win for them as well. And they won by 8 wickets remaining.
Yeah, definitely I agree with you on the hunger and drive component that you have mentioned earlier. And it is the Royal Tuskers who have come out as the victorians of this game, and they remain at the top of the table with 4 wins in 4 matches. So there was a great display of batting from Royal Tuskers and even better bowling. Okay, the next match that is following up is of Turipiz and
The next match is between Maruba and Turiba. As we can already see, Turiba is already warming up on the field. The players are looking lively. They are genuinely enjoying the weather and the field we have over here today.
thank you Soham for correcting me. I'm really sorry for pronouncing the name incorrectly. I deeply apologize for that. So this brings us to the end of our stream. Thank you for tuning in. Please do catch us on the second match of the day. Until then, thank you and goodbye. This is your host Abhijoy.